80? No way that's true. I can't even, we're not even gonna get into it. It's staring at me. Like, all I do is sleep, so I have been on Instagram. Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing like a mid-year check-in. Now, it's not technically mid-year because it is currently June 19th. Let me check. What day is mid-year this year? July 2nd. So it is a little bit early, but this is what we're doing this week. I want to start off by saying sorry I didn't post last week. It was very frustrating. We'll get into it later, and this video is probably going to go up late as well. I made a community post, but I'm not 100% certain how community posts work. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if they like pop up like on the normal like explore page or not, so I don't even know if anyone saw it. I did make a community post. It was very frustrating because I think I had posted like 18 weeks in a row or something, so I was very upset about it. But yeah, and I wasn't sure, and actually I'm still not sure if a video will really be going up this week, so we shall see. But yeah, I'm just gonna get into a little wrap up. I'm gonna be talking about a few different things. I wrote stuff down because I in fact got 2 hours of sleep. No, 2.5 hours of sleep. So if I didn't write anything down, there was no world that I was going to be coherent or say anything I wanted to say. So I did write some things down. So let's hope this goes off without a hitch. Okay, the first category, and like probably the biggest category, which does make sense because it's the videos I've been doing the most lately, books. We're going to do a book category. So I'm going to talk about like my goal, my different goals I had, favorite books, most excited for books, things like that. Okay, so the goal I had originally set for this year is 45 books. And when I set this goal, I didn't think I was going to hit it because last year I didn't hit my goal and it was less than this, I think. I can't remember. But I am currently 38 out of 45 books, which is 84%. And I wasn't going to be updating my goal because I kept being ahead. Now I'm ahead by like 15 books, and I'm realizing I'm for sure going to have to update my goal. And then actually I did the math loosely of if I kept reading at the pace I'm reading, how many books would I read, and it was about 43 more books. So I for sure need to up my goal. Now I will not be upping it like that. I think I am only going to be moving my goal to 60, so 15 more, which is a lot more. But if I keep reading at the rate I'm reading, then I should hit 80. No way that's true. Maybe I did the math wrong, but I think I'm going to be updating my goal to 60. Now, I've been reading pretty consistently, and honestly, I don't feel like I've been pushing myself because I haven't been pushing myself to like do all the annotations, have big reviews, like all these things that I used to push myself on and would ultimately make me not like reading. So I think that that's why it's been working so well. Now, with things we'll get into later, I also just have had time to read because I can't do anything else. So that has also helped, and I've been doing more audiobook listening than I usually do. I've just had time to fit it in, and I would rather do that than listen to like a podcast or something. So yeah, I think I'm going to be moving my goal to 60. Now, the second book goal I had for this year was finish my physical TBR. It was like a project basically. And I originally had 33 books, which honestly wasn't even that bad. I've definitely had worse, and I've definitely seen people have way, way worse, but it was like something that just stressed me out because I'm like, I have all these books and I'm just not reading them. Like, it's such a waste. And it made me a little sad because I'm like, these books I bought because I was so unbelievably excited to read, and now I've had them for years and I still haven't read them. So this was the year I was like, I'm going to finish it. Like, I'm going to cut it down. Now, I started at 33 and I've read 20 of them. So, I would say like I deserve a pat on the back for that one. Like, I think that is really good. I feel great about that, which means I only have 13 books on my physical TBR, which is crazy and also feels like a semi-normal amount. Now, I am going to finish it and then buy some more, but I'm not going to go crazy like I've said multiple times. So it will just be if I buy a book that I'm that excited about, I can just read it immediately. And I've done a lot of reading because I've read 38 books. So I still read 18 books that weren't on my physical TBR, and those have all been from the library. So I'll call that a win. Now, I feel great about this. I feel great that I've been getting it done. It also just like, it really is like a weight off my back. Like now I have all my books in my room. They were like in the basement. I'd have to like switch them out when I wanted new books, and they don't take up so much space. I used to like have my cart be full and a stack, and it was a mess, and my cart's not even full anymore. It's very nice. So I'm very happy about it. Now, moving on to my favorite and least favorite book of this year so far. So I have two for my favorites. They're a little bit different. My first one is Know My Name by Chanel Miller. It is an amazing, amazing memoir. I would recommend everyone to read it. Check the trigger warnings before, because there are a lot of fucked up things that happen, but it's just so beautifully written. And honestly, the audiobook is done so well. Like she reads it, and I think hearing it in her voice makes it even more impactful. So that was a book I read near the beginning of the year. I definitely gave it a 5. And then my second book is Our Sister's Keeper by Jasmine Holmes, which is a book I read recently, and I'm not sure if this book is even out yet. I know when I had last talked about it, it wasn't, but it is a historical fiction fantasy of this idyllic town with, I can't remember what time period it's set in, 1940s? A Black town that is thriving, and a new family moves in, and she starts hearing voices. It is very interesting. I really liked it. I think it was done so well, and the cover is beautiful. And now, my least favorite book is a book I actually finished today, and honestly was one of my most anticipated books. Like, I had been really waiting to read it. Everyone's been talking about it. This might come as a shock. I don't know if people are going to be upset about this, but my least favorite book of the year is Margot's Got Money Troubles by Ruthie Thorpe. I hated this book. Now, I gave this book a 1.5, and I think there's some other books I gave 1.5. I think I gave Turtles All the Way Down by John Green a 1.5, and I think I gave Jawbone a 1.5 by Monica Ojeda, or maybe I gave Jawbone a 2. Actually, I think I gave Jawbone a 2. Maybe I gave Turtles All the Way Down a 2 too. I can't remember. And I can't even, we're not even going to get into it. I'm going to get into everything in the wrap up for the month, but I absolutely despise this book. Now, I don't love witty books, so that did do it, but the main character was insufferable and made the most insane decisions ever. I also felt like, I don't know, there were really weird relationship dynamics that made me feel sick, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I really didn't like it. I didn't like it at all, and I thought I was going to like it. Now, I think there's a world I could like the TV show, because I know there's some things they changed. I don't know what, but I do know there's some things they changed. Now, I probably won't be watching the TV show because I do not have Apple TV, but yeah, there's that. That might make people mad, because I think that has a pretty high rating. Now, my last part of the book portion of this video are my most anticipated reads / what I'm most excited to read. Now, I have 2 from my physical TBR, and I wrote, I'm currently very excited to read these because I am very much a mood reader. So like in my heart of hearts, I'm like, these are at the top of my list. I'm so excited to read them. Now, in a few weeks after I finish a couple other books, I might be in a completely different headspace, but for right now, at this moment, I'm very excited to read Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. Now, this is because I haven't read dystopian in so long, and ever since I read the back of the cover again, or back of the book again, for my physical TBR video, I have been itching to read it. I'm like, yeah, this is it. This is a dystopian series. Like, I'm excited for this. And then the other one is Babel by R.F. Kuang. This book has been very intimidating to me ever since I bought it, just because it's so long. But I've read a couple long books this year, and so I'm like, I can do this. And it's just been staring at me. It sits in my cart over there, and it's staring at me. Like, I'm like, I want to read that. So that might be picked up soon. And I know a lot of people read that in fall, but I want to read it. Like, I want to read it now. And then the last book is the last volume of Heartstopper. That comes out in like 2 weeks, and I am so unbelievably excited for it, obviously, and the movie comes out in a couple months, I think. I love Heartstopper with my whole heart. I think I've talked about this so many times, but I love Heartstopper. Now, I am a little sad because it's going to be over, but I absolutely love it. So I am very excited for that. So that is like a release that I'm excited for. Now, my next category is movies, which I don't know if I've talked about movies too much on here, maybe in my vlogs, but I do have A-List. I've had A-List for a couple years, I think. And when I originally got A-List, I was really good at using it. Me and my friend got together and we were seeing the 3 movies a week. Now, that was what it was at the time. It was also much cheaper. I mean, I think it was like $5 cheaper, maybe. It's gone up periodically while I've had it. And we were going to the 3 movies a week. Now you can go to 4 movies a week, but we were going to 3 movies a week. We were there. We were booked and busy, and I loved it. I actually loved it so much. I was never a big movie person. Movie theaters give me anxiety, and I was like, I don't know if I care, but it was so fun to be like up and knowledgeable of like all pop culture, and like I know every reference people are making because I had seen every movie because I was going to 3 a week. And I then fell off, and there were multiple months where I didn't go to any movie, but I continued to pay for it because I was like, I really liked it. And they like kind of do a little bit of a scammy thing. It's like if you cancel, you have to be canceled for a certain amount of time, like you can't come right back or something. I don't remember. I don't even know if that's true anymore, but I know when I signed up, I like had to agree to something like that. And so that fear, I didn't cancel it. Then the beginning of this year, I was like, we need to work on that or I'm canceling it at the end of the year. My camera cut me off, and I hope it didn't mess up the footage. I'm really scared it did, but let's just hope it didn't. So yeah, I made a goal, and I was like, I need to see at least 2 movies a month, which I know is not that much, but like movies add up. Like 2 movies is like $28, sometimes more, depending on if you're going for like sale days or whatever. It adds up. Actually, it would be more because you then have the fees. It's expensive. So I was like, I need to be going to at least 2 movies a month. And I think I have seen 26 movies this year, which is so good because truth be told, there is 1 month that I actually didn't hit that goal. I know, but I'm doing something, a video maybe, perhaps, where I think it more than compensates for me missing that. And when we get into my goals that I set for this year, I'm still going to give it to myself because I've hit 26, which is more than 2 a month. I think it's just like fair to me. And I will be continuing A-List. I love it so much. The beginning of the year is always rough. Like the first few movies I saw in the year, I did not like at all. I can't even remember what they were. Like, I know I saw Marty Supreme. I know I saw, what did I see? The point is, I did not like the movies at the beginning of this year, which is like a common thing because those are usually movies that aren't looking for, like, to be posted for awards and stuff. But sometimes you can find some good ones, which are usually like smaller companies. You can find some good ones. Yeah, let's see. Housemaid. Okay, I was in fact cut off once again. So that's awesome. And if the camera angle changed each of those times, I'm so sorry. I saw The Housemaid, I saw Avatar, I saw Marty Supreme, I saw Primate, I saw Send Help. None of those movies at the beginning of the year did I like. Now, I'm still having a good time because anytime like a YouTuber mentions a movie, or that's really the only social media I have right now, I'm like, I get it. I'm there. I saw it. And I can form my own opinion, which I like. So I will be continuing my A-List. Okay, now bingo, which I had done a bingo board with my friends last year. We made one for our personal and one for pop culture. And I don't think any of us got bingo. Maybe someone got a pop culture one. I can't remember. And none of us got bingo. We made it again. And I have been like actively working on it now. I can't really show mine just because like there's some personal things, like super personal things. And then, yeah. But I've been working on some of these. Some of these I've fallen off of. Like I said, journal for more than half the days. Now I was journaling a lot and then I completely fell off. And part of it is because I've been so tired. Like I said, we'll get into that later. Finish my physical TBR, be consistent on YouTube, visit my friends, read 45 books, go to at least 4 movies a month. Oh, I said 4 movies a month. Okay, that makes more sense. I didn't say 2, I said 4. Okay. Yeah, those are the ones I've been working on. I've fallen off some of them, like knit a sock. I was getting on my knitting grind because I crochet. I was getting on my knitting grind and honestly I fell off. I have run consistently. I've run a 5K. I don't think those are going to be done because of medical things, which we will talk about in the next section. But I don't know. I think it's like a fun little thing to keep track of. Now, I've gotten some pop culture ones checked off. I will not be showing my pop culture one, but yeah, I can show you my bingo board. I'll just blur out my actual board. But I've been working on that, and last year I didn't really work on it, so I'm like kind of proud that I'm working on it. I don't think I'm gonna get bingo, I'm not gonna lie. There's like one I could possibly get, but it also relies on me getting a job. Wait, no, I could get bingo, I'm realizing. I could get bingo. So maybe. I didn't think I would, but maybe I will. Now, my health stuff. I'm not going to get into this a ton, but if you didn't read my post, I don't remember how much I said in it, but I've like always had joint pain, but lately it's been really, really bad, and I've had such bad fatigue. Like genuinely, if I'm not at work, I'm sleeping. Like all I do is sleep, and it's been very frustrating, and I haven't been able to work out or do anything like that. I went to the doctor. I got a full blood workup, and of course everything was perfectly fine, which like good, but also very frustrating because I'm still in pain. And I did get a referral to go to a rheumatologist, but that is not till the end of July, which is also very frustrating. Every time I've like had to go to a specialist, I have to wait so long. I was trying to get in with a neurologist when I was having migraines every day again, and it was a 6-month wait. So at least I guess this is 2 months, but that is why I didn't post last week, and I'm not sure if this is going to go up this week. I hope. It'll definitely be late if it can go up, but I'm not sure if I'll even be able to get it up. We shall see. But that is how I've been, and it sucks. I haven't been able to run or do any lifting. I think I'm going to be getting a gym membership so that I can swim, and then I'll probably do some yoga. I think my doctor recommended it, and I just don't have a place I can swim right now. So that might be my new life, which I'm not excited about because I don't want to get my hair wet all the time, but we'll cross that line when we get there. It's a battle for another day. I don't know. One of those, both of those, but I don't think those are either ones I was looking for. That's my life right now. Not to like complain online, but it has been very frustrating, and I've been in a lot of pain, and I've been very, very tired. So really all I've been doing is like when I'm not sleeping is like reading, and honestly it has made me be bad with my phone, which is so frustrating, but it's like I can't do anything. I'm literally laying on the couch 24/7, and so I have been on Instagram. I put a restriction. I literally don't have the app. I'm literally on Chrome. So my screen time has not been my best. It's not been my worst, but it's definitely not been my best, which is very frustrating because I was doing so good. There was something else that went with that, I think. Oh, another thing is I've been sleeping on the couch so much because my bed isn't like soft, I don't think. No, maybe it's soft, or it's like soft leaning medium, maybe. It hurts my body now. And the couch is a little bit firmer, and so I've been sleeping on the couch, which is just not as like comfortable in general because I'm not like in my enclosed room with my hatch and my blanket and stuff. But it's very frustrating. But like my body hits the couch and I immediately fall asleep. It's just not my best time. But yeah, that's how I've been doing. Not great. Been better. Yeah, I think that's all I had to say for my mid-year check-in. That's all I wrote down, so let's hope that I'm not missing anything big. I think those are all the big categories. I don't really think there's anything else. So I think that's gonna be about it. I hope you guys like this video. I think next week's video should be a book video, but it's a little bit different. It's one I've done before, but it's a little bit different than like a standard book video. And then the week after that will be a book wrap up. Hopefully I'm not feeling so bad that I can't post again. And hopefully I can get this video up because it is in fact the day of, and it is in fact already 11:30, which is why it's definitely going to be going up late. Like there's no world I could get it up in time. I haven't even edited yet. And I haven't edited in a while actually, because I think the last video I posted I had done early, and then I didn't post last week. And part of it is because the video I was working on is a crochet video, and my body just hurts so much. Like my joints already hurt so bad that I like can't crochet right now, which is annoying because I finished the like big part of it and I just have a bunch of little things I need to do, but I can't right now. Lovely. Amazing. But yeah, I have some fun videos coming up. I'm excited for the video for next week, and I'm excited for the video that I'll be finished with after this month. But yeah, I think that's all. So I will see you guys next week for a book video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. I really want to get back into making vlogs. I was actually going to this week, but then with the video I'm doing, it would like not work so well with a vlog. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. I would like not know what to talk about in each because like the one I'm doing, it doesn't matter actually. So, vlogs will be back at some point. Who knows when, but they will be back. And I think that's everything. So bye.